Good morning. This is my first edition of Book of the Week video. I've been doing a Book of the Week on Google Drive, but I don't think very many people have been paying any attention to it. So I thought I would do a video and see if that got a little more play. The Book of the Week this week is most certainly After the Fall by Dan Santat. Each year I have the students do a book presentation and a real review of probably about 15 picture books that are getting Caldecott buzz, and we vote. And this week we voted, and this is the one that they chose as their favorite picture book of the year. And I have to say, I really agree with them this year. I think that the artwork is amazing, which is not surprising. Dan Santat always does amazing work. He did win a Caldecott already for Beagle, I think in 2015. This is one of my favorite pictures. It's the cereal aisle, and Humpty is afraid to climb. He's afraid of heights, and so he can't get the good cereal that's at the top. And I think when I look at this picture, I could look at it forever and see all kinds of new things. The symbolism, the illusions are just amazing. And so he definitely is doing his best work. Lots of the reviews that I saw said he absolutely is doing his best work here. So I would not be surprised to see him win the Caldecott. He did win a couple years ago, and I think that works against him. But also, although the basic theme of the book is keep trying, don't give up, overcome your fears, that kind of thing. In the end, Humpty Dumpty becomes a bird. He hatches. And this idea really requires us to question a preconceived idea or a traditional assumption that we have about Humpty Dumpty. And for my young kids, first and second graders, it was revolutionary. I mean, their reaction was priceless. It was just like an epiphany that Humpty Dumpty was not a refrigerator egg. He was actually a bird egg. And they thought that was amazing. Although I will admit it did lead to some questions about how one becomes a bird egg and not just a refrigerator egg. The fourth and fifth graders obviously had a little bit more nuanced response to it. Some of them were thought it was pretty cool. Some of them were fairly incensed. A lot of them had the same reaction that I did, which was, how did we never think of this? You know, what brilliance, that it just seems so simple. But I think, although I have shared it with all of them and they've looked at it, I certainly don't see that a hindrance to them looking at it further in their classrooms even this year. I just don't have the time to look at it in any great detail. And we focus more on the pictures here in the library. But as a former writing teacher, my mind just goes wild with the amazing ways this book could be used. And I know a lot of people do kind of the twisted fairy tale idea, the books about the wolf, the three little pigs and the wolf, and those books. And I think this is kind of another twist on that idea of looking at a traditional story and coming up with an alternative ending. And this one's just really inspirational because it's just something no one's ever thought of, and it's really kind of obvious. So anyway, I think that you'll all really love this. The kids loved it, and Dan Santat is just